knockout roses. Knockout roses are very popular in the landscape. They make a great shrub and flower throughout the summer. Have very little pest problems compared to your traditional roses, so people have really enjoyed having these in their landscape. However, we have some common questions. One is when to prune knockout roses, which would be late winter to early spring, and you want to prune them before they start getting new growth on them. The second question we're going to demonstrate is how to prune knockout roses. Some of the tools you'll need for pruning your roses, the first one is a good pair of hand pruning pruners, and with hand pruners you want to make sure they have a sharp blade so they make a clean cut and they don't have a tear the cuts and cause more damage to the plant. Another thing is a pair of gloves that you want to have. These are roses, they have thorns, so you do want to make sure that you got a good pair of gloves to protect your hands. And the last tool you possibly could need is a pair of loppers. These are pruners that have longer handles, and these longer handles will allow you to cut some of the bigger stems deeper into the roses and get a better cut. First type of pruning that we want to talk about is hitting back, and hitting back is taking about a third of the plant away. You're simply just reducing the size, but you're not really cutting a lot of the plant material out. And how you do this is take your hand pruners and you find a bud to start with, and you cut just above that bud and take that growth out. And like I said, about a third or so, and then you kind of follow that cut on around when you're selecting what to cut, so you're keeping them around the same size. You would continue on through the whole shrub, and you can see where it would reduce the size of it. This is again called hitting back. The second type of pruning I want to mention is you can what's called rejuvenation, and this is really reducing the growth of the plant. You're going to have it about 6 inches to a foot above ground, and it allows for a smaller, more dense shrub. So if you like having your knockout roses pruned way back and let them start over again pretty much in the spring, this is a great way to do it. Usually it's a preferred way for most people because it's really getting rid of a lot of the growth from last year and allowing room for more growth this year. And when you rejuvenate, you can cut it low to the ground, and then around May you can go and head back just like we showed earlier to keep the size reduced. So for rejuvenation you might have to use the loppers because you got larger stems farther down. And you would continue that on through the shrub to reduce the size. And like we said, about 6 inches to a foot above ground is what you're looking for. Most people prefer at 6 to 8 inches range because a foot tends to be a little too tall. You will need the loppers for some of the larger branches that are some of the older growth from a few years before. But that'll reduce the size, allow it to be smaller, more dense as that new growth comes back. And like we said before, don't worry about hurting them. You can't prune too much off of roses. They're tough plants and they will bounce back very well. And but that's our information about how to prune knockout roses. If you're interested in more gardening information, you can contact the Wayne County Extension Office at 919-731-1520.